Hey everybody, and welcome to Mental Health Awareness Month. This is Mike Stapleton with Stapleton Consulting Services, and today's message is brought to you by SEDNET Region 4. That's SEDNET. They are an agency here in the Region 4 area that helps connect at-risk youth with the services that they need. They are wonderful people. They do awesome work. They've helped a lot of kids out. So if you have a child in this area that needs help, please reach out to them. You can reach them at 904-336-4400. So today I would like to take a few minutes to talk with you about mental health, mental illness, and the difference between the two, as well as to offer you some tips for improving your mental health. So, mental health is kind of obvious. It impacts the way we think, we act, we feel. And it helps determine how we handle stress, how we relate to other people, how we perform at work and school, and about the choices that we make. Mental health is important at every stage of life. Everybody has mental health just like everybody has physical health. It is equally important to take care of your mental health as it is to take care of your physical health, because the two are directly connected to each other. Good mental health lets you enjoy life and cope with problems and deal with stress and have good relationships, and it promotes a feeling of well-being and satisfaction and peace. So it's obviously a very important thing. Here's the problem, when it comes to mental health and mental illness, is that it's okay to have an injury because you've been in a car accident. It's okay if you're on crutches because you broke your leg. It's okay if you've got the flu. These are things that can't be helped, right? But the thing about it is the stigma, the negative perception about mental illness that causes people to hide it, is that if you have a mental illness, there must be something wrong with you, or you've done something to deserve it. And that is just not true. Mental illness is an illness. It is not something that you sought out. Nobody goes out and says, hey, can I have one flu, please, with an extra side of fries? Nobody wants to get the flu. Nobody also wants to get mental illness. This is not something that people seek out. It is something that happens to them. So if you're somebody who thinks mental illness is something that's wrong with a person, please change that attitude, because it's just not true. So similar to how physical illness affects how you think, act, feel, and function, mental illness also affects you in the same way. Everybody has periods in life where they struggle with their mental health. Going through a job loss, the loss of a loved one, a divorce, a breakup, going through really difficult, stressful periods such as being bullied in school, your parents getting a divorce, even just SAT tests or ACT tests or FSA, any of that stuff. These are really stressful things, and they can impact your mental health. They can make it difficult for you to function, to sleep, to take care of yourself. This does not mean that you're mentally ill. It means that you are going through a stressful period of life that is difficult to cope with, and you are normal. Everybody has difficult periods in their life. So what's the difference between having a momentary period of difficult mental health versus having mental illness? Well, mental illness is pervasive. That means it's chronic. It doesn't go away. And it has a very significant impact on your ability to function, such as not being able to get out of bed, not feeling any joy or having any hope, feeling like ending your life or cutting on yourself, feeling like hurting somebody else, feeling hopeless, like there's no point in going on, feeling completely overwhelmed by worry and anxiety, feeling like people are out to get you, things like that. Things that don't go away, that significantly impact your ability to have good relationships, to be successful at school or in work, or to just do your basic daily life functions. So how, and if you're experiencing any of those things, this is an indication that you really should be seeking out some professional help and see what's going on, okay? So how do we take care of our mental health? Well, this is Mental Health Awareness Month, so I want to give you some good tips. Some of them are going to be pretty obvious. Other ones might not be so obvious. One of the biggest ones, exercise. Physical exercise improves all aspects of your life. It improves your ability to handle stress. It makes you feel better. Obviously, it improves your physical health. It improves your sleep. It improves your relationships with people, because if you're stressed up to here and you go and exercise and you get all that stress out, you're going to be a better human being. Staying connected to positive people. Be connected to the people you love in your life. Be connected to positive friends and coworkers who are going to encourage you and challenge you and hold you accountable. Get away from the negative, mealy-mouthed, nilly-willy people that just want to bring you down, and people that complain all the time. You know, get with positive people. A good way to do that is to get connected to a local church that is a positive church, not a one that's going to make you feel bad about yourself. Get outdoors. Sunlight is a natural antidepressant, so is exercise. Those two do tend to go together. Getting healthy sleep is also very important. And connected to getting healthy sleep is to reduce your intake of electronics. Most electronics, whether it's TV, tablet, computer, video game system, or your phone, send out white light, blue wavelengths of light, which tells your brain it is wake up time, it's time to be alert. So if you're looking at that stuff at night, it is going to be difficult for your brain to slow down and shut down and transition to a sleep period. Also, the more you're looking at electronics, the less connected you are to people. And social media is false, okay? Everybody puts a smile on when they take a picture and put it on Facebook or Instagram. Everybody wants to look like a hero in social media. That's not reality. Reality is we all suffer, we all struggle, we all have difficult times that we deal with. So don't compare yourself to other people's social media accounts because they're just not real, okay? Turn off the electronics, put it down, turn off the TV, and instead turn to your family, make eye contact with them, and spend time with them. And if you're not with your family, do that with friends. Get connected. Another thing, healthy diet. Obviously, if you're drinking a lot of water, you're staying hydrated, and you're putting good things in your body, you're going to feel bad. If you're putting chips and sugar and cookies and carbohydrates and fried foods in your body, you're not going to feel good. So reduce that stuff, increase healthy intake of healthy food. Get a hobby. If there's something that you like to do as a kid or that you'd like to do but you're not doing it so much anymore, get back into that. Kind of work on that balance. Reduce your work stress by setting some healthy limits there. Work is always going to be there. Say no. If it's not life or death and somebody's not going to die if you don't do this thing, it may be okay to say no and not take it home, and instead go home, spend time with your family, take some time to be with yourself and exercise, do a hobby, turn your brain off, get some nice creative fun activity that you like to do that pours energy back into you as opposed to you constantly pouring energy out. And another final tip of advice for you is to contact a professional like myself, get in therapy, and get a tune-up. I like to encourage my clients to do that after we've completed a course of treatment, to encourage them to come back once a month or once a quarter just to kind of check in and see how they're doing. This is a really good way to prevent mental illness from creeping up. So I hope that this was helpful. This is meant to provide education, inspiration, and hope. This is not a replacement for mental health counseling or professional help. If you do need help, please reach out to me or a counselor in your area. If you're in crisis, please call a crisis hotline. If you're in danger, call 911. If you'd like to know more about what I do, you can find me at StapletonConsultingServices.com. That's STAPLETON, consultingservices.com. You can reach me directly at 904-502-1952 or at StapletonConsulting@gmail.com. Sorry about that. That's StapletonConsulting@gmail.com. This will be on Facebook. If you happen to like this video, please like it. Please also share it on your page so that it can reach other people and help them. And please consider going to YouTube and finding my YouTube page at Stapleton Consulting and subscribe to that. And also, finally, please go check out SEDNET, SEDNET. Please reach out to them at 904-336-4400. Please take care of your mental health. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.